Here we have a fairly cruisy Centurion game on Sand River. Our tier 10s are absolutely useless, as you can see, so we're going to have to carry this one ourselves.
Move out.
I spend approximately half of this game shooting tanks and the other half of it shit-talking players on our team who think that Winrate is the bug. So, first order of business is to head north. I'm going to try and get up on the mountain there, use my superior gun depression to mess with the enemy tanks. Typically they'll send mediums up the diagonal road into the northeast corner. They'll also send heavies usually behind the sand dune, and being up on that hill gives me shots at both. See my platoon mates coming up with me as well. With their T9 mediums here. Artist stays up high while I move around the low side, trying to get shots on the side of this Wheezy while he's distracted, but he's looking already. Thankfully he bounces. I don't think he was fully upgraded, so I begin to bully him a bit. Artist and King Tut continue to run the wall. That's one of their tier 9 mediums basically out of the game already. He's not going to be able to push on us with that little health left. I decide I don't want to drive in front of a T30 and an IS-8 at the same time, so I back off. And then I work my way up to the left instead. RE100 just derps him, he's a fucking idiot. Completely useless. Probably got his E100 by just mashing R twice and driving straight into the enemy team like he's doing now. But thankfully he does distract the mediums. I get a bad bounce off that Wheezy, bad angle. T28 is looking away, which is good. Patton's got his back to me, the Wheezy's not paying attention, so I take it. Then I decide to go for the M46 next. I want to take their mediums first, they're the biggest threat. Manage to tag him before he can jump into cover. And then the T28's my target. He's looking away, so I can get a nice shot through the side of his turret. Like so. He does turn to face me, but he bounces his shot, and from this angle I can actually shoot into the top of his turret. But I don't really need to, because the penetration on the Centurion's gun is so good I just go straight through his turret face anyway. The enemy T-30's hiding, so that gives my platoon the freedom to move down. You can see our E100 is still alive purely because my platoon saved his dumbass. I notice that the enemy are coming through pretty thick in the south, so I leave my platoon mates to head for the enemy base while I head back to our own. Another Wheezy 120, that one is completely stock, he's basically a Type 59. He gets shit on by the rest of my team. So they still have a fair few hit points down here, a full health T95 and a full health T54, who knows what he's doing. I go for the T95 first, as I have clear shots. First shot bounces, probably should aim a little better. I'd start moving around to try and keep the sand dune between myself and the enemy. Managed to get a shot to the side of the T95, this one does pin him. He spots me, he's aiming my way, but he whiffs his shot badly, and so I get a second shot in. Or a third shot even. It bounces, not really giving me a good angle there, so I decide to leave him alone. Seems the guys in base have angles on him, so I move up to the west to try and engage this ISU. I get spotted again, but he isn't looking at me. He gets unlit, but hasn't moved very far. Now he's looking at me. Hits my periscope, so I think he's aiming for my cupola. He hit my periscope. Broke it. What a tragedy. That appears to be the 122 gun, but it's difficult to tell at this distance. It wouldn't matter anyway, and the L10 hit to exterior periscope's not going to do any damage. So, just making good use of the terrain, good use of my tank's armor and its excellent gun depression, and I've gone an entire match without taking a single damaging hit. Nice and easy 4 kills, 3,500 damage, and an easy win in the bag. Not every game is so easy. A lot of the tanks were looking away when they should have really been looking at me, but it's the name of the game, just exploiting your enemy's weaknesses. If they're not paying attention, all the better.